Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of
Conversation with Introverts.
So we talked about last time how we were going to do something called a game
Collage.
I almost called it a shuffle. I don't know why I do
Game
that.
shuffle, game collage, same thing.
I am the Demirioshi, by the way, and this is...
The Ipandarias.
And of course we have, little Ayla over here as a star guest again.
Miss Ayla Bean.
So I'll get started with the first question, if that's cool, and you can go next.
Okay.
This time we'll remember the order.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite protagonist?
Do companions count, or does it have to be a main?
No, it's like the
character?
main good character. If you
I
think
think
about
Kyle
it.
Crane's pretty cool. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
From Dying Light.
Yeah, Kyle Crane's cool. Well, I
Hawk
like...
from Dragon Age 2. Hawk from Dragon Age 2.
So I'd have to say, as of right now, just because I'm in the middle of a playthrough, Joel. Fucking love that man.
Oh, life. I almost said Life is Strange. Why did I do that? What is your favorite game-breaking moment? I have a favorite moment of yours that happened to you on a live stream for me. So when you were playing Dying Light 2, there was a girl who was trying to attack you, and then all of a sudden her limbs start doing
Yeah.
a weird
They're like, what?
twisting motion.
And then it was like spreading. I remember it was spreading.
Yeah.
Another person like touched her and the guy started spinning too.
It was weird.
I think another one of my favorite moments was Dark Deception. It's like the Harley Quinn nurse lady was like A-posing on the desk.
That was really funny. You're like, is this supposed to happen?
I was genuinely confused. What is your favorite moment you had together while playing GTA 5?
I don't think I have a favorite moment because I'm constantly 24/7 every single time we're playing tortured. I'm either killed, hunted down by a car, shot.
But hold on, we played some tennis and golf. Wait, was it golf? No, it wasn't golf.
It was just tennis, and you still beat me.
Ipan and I, when we used to date back then, we played GTA. That was like one of our first games we played, like a lot of. Let's just say that I wasn't the nicest person. I was like, oh yeah, here, just stand right here and I'll be right back real quick. And you go get some clothes or something.
Yeah.
And I come back with a car like 100 miles an hour.
You just go around the corner and you hit me with a car.
It was good times. The Tron motorcycle one, I loved that one where you like cut someone off and it was just the Tron wave and they get hit by and explode. Good times.
No.
What was the saddest moment in a game that has forever broke you? So something that pretty much sticks with you till this day and still makes you sad when you think about it.
What's a game that broke me? I'm trying to think. Undertale. Now list off some games. What made me cry?
Well, you said Undertale. What Undertale made you cry? What
the
was the
ending
moment?
was it's a spoiler. I can't say it. So basically, it's when Azrael was hugging Frisk or whoever you named your character. They hug, and Azrael was like, I never want to let go, or I don't want to let go, and it made me really sad, and it broke me for a long time.
And this is why we go genocide.
No, are you kidding? Get out of here! Walk out of this room.
Saddest moment for me that will always stick with me is Lee dying in The Walking Dead, man.
No, this is also a spoiler, but Kenny was sad too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just talking about Lee right now. I don't need to.
Lee.
Kenny.
Sorry. Number 1 most hated antagonist.
Mortal Kombat 11. This is a completely random thought, but Devora is when this bitch killed Scorpion. She poisoned him, and it fucking pissed me off beyond belief. You go before I get angry.
So in the Life is Strange series, the first game, it's a spoiler, another one, Mr. Jefferson.
The game's old, so.
Well, I mean, if anyone's playing it, you never know. But Mr. Jefferson is not nice, and I don't like him.
He's a douche canoe.
And his little posse. I think his name was Nick, right? Whoever the other kid was. Nathan? Nathan. His name is Nathan.
His name's Nick. That's a good choice because I actually legit hated him.
No, I don't like any of them.
This one is very similar to this question, but who's your favorite antagonist?
Oh, you can't do that. I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a favorite antagonist?
Not that I can think of off the top
Flowley?
of my... I like Flowley.
Exactly.
Flowley. From Undertale.
I mean, that's a pretty damn good antagonist. Giovanni from Team Rocket. Pokemon. I fucking love that man. He does his job well. That's all I gotta say.
What is your favorite in-game quote that stuck with you?
War war never changes.
I somehow knew that you were going to say that.
Hey, it's a great quote.
It is. It's great. It's awesome.
What about you, though?
When you're stuck in the dark, look for the light.
What the hell? What quote is that?
You should know you're playing it. Last of Us.
Oh.
Fireflies, look for them.
Oh my God. You will not believe your eyes. 10 million fucking fireflies. Next question is, what game do you have the most playtime on?
Dragon Age. All time, by far. That or Sims, doesn't matter.
It's Dragon Age Origins.
So yeah, I've played since I was 10, multiple times.
I think for me, it's Warframe. Almost 2,000 hours on Steam, and then it's not even including my console time. Way too much time in that game.
Well, I mean, we also played 7 Days to Die. That was we literally stayed up for 2 days straight just playing. We were making our own town. We had our own rules. We were our own like little.
Oh my God, yeah, we went all out on that.
It was like a whole role play moment.
Yeah, it's kind of like
so
Minecraft
cool.
when you're going in creative and you're just building the shit out of everything.
Yeah, we had a jail, we had courthouse for some reason. You were in trouble. You were trying to kill everybody. Top 3 scariest games that you have played.
Ooh, Visage, Phasmophobia, FNAF. To me, it's like it's not so much, you know, the loud jump scares because that's supposed to be the scary factor of it. It's like the first FNAF game, the ambient sound. FNAF 4, you got the creepy ass breathing through the door. That is just ew. And then FNAF 3, you got the horrifying atmosphere. No, here we go. Visage, Phasmophobia, Outlast.
Ooh, definitely Phasmophobia because I don't like that. Help Wanted because I'm not a big VR fan. At Dead of Night because of the jump scares. It's a good game. I like it. Sometimes you don't know where
Hugo.
Yeah, Jimmy and Hugo, dude, man thing.
Dude, even the atmosphere in that game though is still creepy to me because it's the hotel.
You never know where he's gonna be.
That's some good.
I'm not a big fan of VR. VR makes me feel weird.
Favorite game developer?
Quantic Dream.
I hope they're working on a new IP because they need to get a new game out there. We desperately need it.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard a rumor they were making a second Detroit Becomes Human, but I don't know. Become Human. My bad. Said it again. I don't know if it's true or not, so I don't want to spread fake news.
Be interesting, but I hope they do something new.
I mean, they do really good storytelling, so.
So I think I'd have to say Bethesda just because I love the Elder Scrolls games. I love the Fallout games. Bethesda will always have a special place in my heart. Yeah. Todd Howard.
Yes. What is a game that you'd play until the end of time?
I think personally, for me, something I'd play until the end of time is probably Pokemon because it has so much replayability and I'm obsessed with Pokemon. I love it so much.
Probably play Sims because you have different outcomes and different playthroughs. Different things can happen. It doesn't matter what Sims it is. I think I want to say Sims 3 because I like.
That's a smart choice.
Yeah.
So that's your pick of Sims? Okay.
Probably say, yeah, The Sims.
Okay. Best gaming soundtrack.
Einanzer.
That's the artist.
Toby Fox.
What's your favorite soundtrack? It's a soundtrack, the name of the soundtrack.
Einanzer.
Well, I'll tell you mine. I call it the Sexy Lands, but it's the Hot Lands.
Oh my God. Look
and
at
Undertale.
you.
I have it on my Spotify. Like it actually comes out of my favorites and it like cycles and I'm like bopping.
I don't know. Sans is pretty good for me. I like Sans.
I used to hear that on a loop just because she'd be playing it randomly. It was quite great actually.
Yes. But if I want to be all technical, I really like that The Last of Us soundtrack. It's really good.
Like the main theme?
Yeah, I like the little guitar it got going. What was a game you thought you wouldn't like but ended up loving instead?
Okay, you ready for shit to get real? So before I started streaming, I didn't really care too much about FNAF. I was just tired of hearing about it.
Who told you to play it?
Ipan over here. Okay, calm down.
Thank you.
And without further ado, after that day of streaming it, I ended up going crazy about that game.
It's a great time.
It's a problem now, though, because I actually, like, the lore, I'm getting, like, lost. I get withdrawals, dude. It's a great game series, man.
It is. It is really cool. I used to play it in math class.
I want the books.
You're going to get the cookbook, too, in September. It's going to be pretty cool.
It is. I'm actually really excited about that. I can't wait to cook FNAF recipes.
The Bite of 87 hamburger.
I actually love that, though. What is something you thought you wouldn't like but you ended up loving?
Life is Strange. This dude over here, he basically got me Life is Strange one day, and he was like, hey, this is a game I think you'd like. And I'm like, yeah, right. And I ended up playing it all night long.
In fact, I actually remember, sorry to cut you off, I remember waking up in the morning texting you, and you were still awake.
you're invested mentally and physically and emotionally.
Yes.
Like everything all at once is a feeling that you have when you play that.
Most annoying character in a game, and that's even better than the antagonist one because it could be any fucking character. A Plague Tale Innocence, there was a character named Hugo.
Oh my god.
Anybody who was there during that when I was streaming, and you know who you are, fuck Hugo. And you say it with me right now. Fuck Hugo.
In Fallout 4, Preston's pretty...
That man is annoying as fuck. Another settlement
There's
needs your help.
always a new settlement that needs our help.
A settlement needs your help. A settlement.
If you could choose one game to be remastered, what would it be? I would like to see the Dragon Age series, not gonna lie.
That game is well overdue for a
I would
remaster.
love to see that.
If you think about it, they redid the Mass Effect stuff.
It would be really nice to see it, but Origins in specific.
There's a lot of games I'd like to see remastered. Pokemon Black or White, they had a hard mode when you got done beating the game, and you can go through on a hard mode. Dude, Pokemon games are too fucking casual nowadays. We need the hard mode. I'd like to see that remastered.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What game had the most shocking ending without spoiling it or spoiling it too much?
I don't... It was shocking. It was that shocking that it actually made me have that reaction. So I'm going to have to say the final season of The Walking Dead. That's all I have to say. Sorry, Lewis.
Oh. Shoot.
See, you wish you had one of those moments where the ideas hit you that fast. Lightning speed, freaking fast hit.
Life is Strange. I think Life is Strange was a big one. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was actually pretty shocking. That was a
that one. Hold on, I just had a moment.
Go, hit it. Let's go.
Evil Within, the first Evil Within game, first one.
Top favorite gaming genre?
I like simulation games.
You like simulation? That's like one of your top favorite genres. Actually, that make genres.
I like simulation games because I feel
like you're actually doing it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something without doing something.
That's the best part. That's what simulating is. I'd have to go with horror, like horror games. I know you love horror, but the thing is,
simulation horror games.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can
hold on. Let's correct yourself here. You like to watch horror games.
Yes. If I'm playing, I'm freaking out. I like to be on the side, be like, oh my gosh.
Think horror games for me, just because I've actually gained a love for them. Like before, I didn't really like have an interest in playing them, but now I really love playing them. There's something about the anxiety and the adrenaline, especially when you guys are there with me, it makes it feel a lot better. There's something crazy, like when you're solving puzzles and you bullshit your way through a puzzle. I can't tell you how many times I've done that in my life.
What are the pros and cons of gaming together?
This is easy to answer for me, personally.
Oh, great. You go right ahead. I know what you're going to say.
You always get like distracted. Like I'm going to use an analogy, you know, like the people that get lost, like looking at a butterfly and they follow the butterfly. And like, I'm sitting here in like a war. I'm in a war zone. You're sitting here playing with a butterfly in the background, chasing it down and just gone.
No, I'm looting in the background and then I lose you.
Yes, because you're
going 50 miles a minute.
Okay, so that's your con for me. I go 50 miles a minute. I think that's actually one of the biggest cons that people do have with me, like when they play games with me, is because I'm always going 100 miles a minute.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Just catch up next time.
Okay, so I'll name a pro. You having my back at least, because I know you do have my back at some points.
Definitely in horror games, yeah. It feels a lot more better to have another
somebody
person
with you. How about you?
Yeah, I want to say the same.
Same thing. Sometimes if I'm trying to figure out a puzzle and my brain snaps, I know you have your brain that can do it for me, and it's like
I love puzzles. Puzzles are fun. I used to play this game. What was it called? It was like Big City Adventure. I love it so much. I miss it.
Yeah. What is your favorite multiplayer game?
I want to say 7 Days to Die is really fun. I really like playing GTA with you when you're not killing me.
I think I have to agree with you on that one, actually. Just because a lot of the games that we did play were fun and stuff for other multiplayer games. 7 Days to Die definitely stood out big time.
What is the top 5 games that you would recommend the world to play? Dragon Age.
Wait, why are you going first? FNAF. You got to get started with FNAF.
Life is Strange.
Pokemon.
The Last of Us.
The Witcher.
Until Dawn.
Cyberpunk.
The Quantic Games series. The 3 games in 1.
That's totally cheating.
It's not. It is basically Detroit Becomes Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls. Thank you.
My 5th would have to be Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that hurt a little bit. What is an upcoming game that you're very excited about?
The new Dragon Age.
I'm not even gonna lie. I actually kind of forgot about that because it's been in development hell for so long. Poor thing.
I've been waiting for so long.
You had one of those moments. What is it?
What's the? It's a simulation game. It was
Paralives. Something I'm really excited for is the next Elder Scrolls game. New Elder Scrolls. That's what I'm looking forward to.
What is a childhood game that you still play today? Dragon Age. Sims.
Dude, it's almost like a broken record here.
Seriously.
Pokemon. That never has been detached from me at all. Like, I've played Pokemon all my life.
Mortal Kombat.
For me, Tekken, Street Fighter, I'd still play them.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
What was the worst jump scare you've ever had while playing a game? One of the craziest jump scares I had, I can't remember the fucking game because we played so much. Well, Inside the Backrooms, I do remember getting chased by that fleshy thing. I don't know what the fuck it was. It just scared the fuck out of me. I just remember like literally launching out of my chair, throwing the headset. It was in the parking garage where that red dude was chasing me. Scared the living fuck out of me.
Someone decided to redeem Ipan Hijack, and that's where I come in and take over your game for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had to play Help Wanted in VR, and I'm terrified of playing games in VR unless it's Beat Saber. Beat Saber is my jam. I accidentally picked the wrong game mode. I was supposed to play the pirate one, whatever it was.
Yes.
Can't remember. It was
Foxy's the
Pirate Cove
pirate
thing.
adventure thing.
Yeah, that one. And I accidentally picked the one next to it. It was Plush Baby. Yeah, I had to play that, and I didn't realize it. And I'm like, this game doesn't look like what it was supposed to be.
Freaked out, man.
Yeah.
What is your favorite gaming console of all time?
The Wii. I like the Wii. The Wii was fun.
That's a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me it was the GameCube. I've had 3 of them in my life because the laser, like I would play the GameCube so much when I was a kid that the laser reader for the discs burnt out on 2 of them.
Dang.
What is your favorite MMO of all time?
World of Warcraft, because I grew up with it throughout my whole childhood. Thank you, Dad.
You know what? Story time. When I was a kid, I had like $50. I saved it up because I was like, dude, this is so much money. I got the fucking expansion. So I came home, tried it out, and I didn't have the base game. So it was just the expansion. It was Wrath of the Lich King, man. Yep. So I could have enjoyed World of Warcraft at a younger age, but instead I fucked it up.
Well, I grew up with it because my dad is a
you know
avid player. Well, he plays Classic now, but almost every single day I would probably see him. If not,
yeah,
he would, you know. My dad is the reason why I play games today.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Dad.
I'm going to go with RuneScape because that was a childhood MMO game for me.
I'm surprised you weren't going to say Perfect World.
RuneScape meant a lot more to me then anyway. Honestly, I'd probably still play it today. Like, that's how much I love it. If there was a game universe you had to choose to live in, what would it be? So I'm going to go with Pokemon. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but yeah, dude, Pokemon universe. I would love to catch Pokemon. Be fucking dope. Be a Pokemon trainer. Pokemon Master, get the shiny Pokemon.
I know, Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher would be fun, minus the TARS, but I think Slime Rancher would be a really fun place to visit.
Slime Rancher universe?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. What is one of your favorite classic games?
I remember growing up playing Mortal Kombat a lot. Whichever one Shiva was in. I remember playing Shiva a lot and Melina.
I can't remember which one that was, but I think it was good choice. Second one. Technically, I guess this would count as classic nowadays, is the first Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64. Fucking amazing. So, the Ayla has woken from her slumber. What is an in-game memory you have together that you'll never forget? The forest, getting 100% of the achievements.
Yeah, that was...
torture, hell, and a great time at the same time.
I don't like cutting down 200,000 plus whatever trees it was that I had to cut down.
Was that forest?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot we kind of had to do that. That was a good memory in my opinion. You agree with that? Yeah.
Us playing 7 Days to Die, making Townhouse. Yeah. But I don't know. I think the forest.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good memory, but a hell of a time.
Yes.
If you were to get a tattoo of a game series, what would it be?
Ooh. Life is Strange. I really like the symbolic stuff in it. Like I like the butterfly, and I really like how Chloe is personally. Yeah. She's really cool. I also really love Dragon Age, obviously. Nah.
I think I would go with the Cyberpunk 2077. It's the band Samurai. Boom, right there.
It'd be really fun. I think for our wedding anniversary, we should definitely get a tattoo at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to get a sleeve eventually, and I think that'd be really nice.
I would like to get little dainty ones here and there.
What is the best in-game prank you've ever pulled? So I remember when Ipan and I first played 7 Days to Die, and I got her into it because I was like, hey, you got to try this game out. It's so good. I shut the zombies off, pretended the whole time that they were on. I'm like, yeah, when it's nighttime, you can't go outside. So she was like in a panic, freaking out. It was pitch black outside. We were hiding in a house. I'm like, don't go out there, whatever you do. She's in like a panic state the whole time. It was too good.
Are so mean to me. Why?
That's just love.
Is it? Ayla, you hearing this? Daddy's.
Have you even pulled any in-game pranks on me?
I have not on you, but I have on my sister.
Okay, so that doesn't count then.
It does. Me and my sister would fight over who would play in Mortal Kombat, and I gave her a controller that didn't work, and she thought she was playing me.
Looks like you were playing her. What is your favorite Pokemon? You know what? Screw that. Scratch that. Favorite 2 Pokemon. We're going to be weird up in here. Not even 3, 2.
Mimikyu, Milcery, and I'm going to pick Pichu or Pikachu, either one, for Ayla.
Morpeko, Aron, last but not least, Mawile.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know, I figured I'd pick a unique batch. So
Ayla is judging you for some reason.
What is the game that you strongly dislike, but you think you should give it a second chance?
I haven't played it. I just don't like it. Super hot. So annoying.
You need to give that game a second chance, and if you haven't played it, then give it a first chance.
I just don't understand why they have to scream super hot over and over and over again.
Well, you're stuck in the game. It's a really good game.
It's a cool game, sure. I like the concept. I just don't like being told super hot every 5 seconds.
Then turn down the audio. I think a game that really I need to give a second try is probably either Dark Souls.
Oh, you need to play Bloodborne.
I played the first I don't know, hour of it and I stopped. I do need to give it a second chance.
Those games are really annoying
the Souls-like
to play
games. Because
of the whole you die, you have to start all over again. Yeah,
Souls-like. So this has been the second episode, guys. This has been the game shuffle, I like to still call it for some reason.
The game collage.
The game collage of questions. Honestly, the third episode, it's still to be determined.
To be determined. It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will have the third episode out sometime next week. It's hard. It's hard and fun when you got a little baby going on over here. Like that.
Just beat me up on camera, man.
Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week.